What is up, Blues? Welcome back to my channel, and in this video we will discuss the possibility of David Alaba joining Chelsea. David Alaba, the 28-year-old Austrian, has been a main player for Bayern Munich for a couple of years now, and he's been a super versatile player all these years. The guy is a world-class player, able to easily play out in multiple positions. I mean, he's been playing left back for many years. He used to be a winger. He used to play in midfield as a DM. Now he's a center back. I mean, the guy just covers so many positions. It's unbelievable. I mean, he can easily play in an attacking midfielder role. He's that good. So I think now he's approaching in a career, in the time of his career that he's not old. Of course, he's 28, but he in the left back position he's been competing with Alphonso Davies, which has been superb, and the guy is super good in that position. He's, of course, he used to be a winger, so his attacking threat is through the roof, and defensively he's been pretty solid in this past couple of seasons. So Alaba has been shifted to the center back position when the other players were injured. Players like Lucas Hernandez, Nicolas Sule. So he was the main partner for Jerome Boateng, and he's been a super amazingly good in that position. So as a result, many clubs have been considering him in that position, and Chelsea is one of them. So I think right now we are pretty stacked in the center back position. We got Kurt Zouma mainly playing with Thiago Silva. We got Tomori, Christensen, and Rudiger as backups. But I think it's safe to say that Rudiger will most likely leave by the end of maybe not January, but probably summer. Christensen, I still don't know if he's fit to play in Premier League. I think his physical development has been not the best, I would say, and he's still weak in my opinion, and he doesn't have the aerial prowess to be able to be a starter in a back four for Chelsea. That's why I think he's a much more technical defender. I think it would suit him to play in a Spanish league or Bundesliga, like leagues like that, which is like technicality is like very useful in those leagues, and it's not that physical. So I think we might sell him to those like clubs in those countries, but I think the people in the club still highly rate Christensen as a very top defender, and they have high expectations for him. So I think he's not gonna leave. The other player that we have is Fikayo Tomori, and I think Tomori's lack of experience has been, I would say, a little bit a little bit bad for him, I guess, because he hasn't been playing a lot of games. I think he still struggles a little bit on the ball. That doesn't mean he's bad on the ball, but I think he just makes a couple of mistakes here and there. And I think he might need to go on loan, like probably for like another 1 or 2 seasons for us to be able to see like how he plays. So I think with that, it's gonna leave us to Zouma and Christensen. I don't think we're gonna get rid of Christensen. I think he's one of the most highly rated players in our club, so I think we're gonna keep him. Then the other player is Thiago Silva, and right now, us signing a 36-year-old, I think it was an unusual move for us, and of course he's been great for us. But I think us like extending his contract is gonna be a little bit. I think we're not gonna do it unless like Lampard puts a lot of pressure. But I think with Alaba being available, I think it's the perfect time for us to replace Thiago Silva. I think we can easily keep Thiago Silva as a backup, like him being like an experienced figure in the club. But I think Alaba and Zouma, I think, are gonna be the best partnership we can get. They're gonna be perfectly complementary. Zouma is like the Boateng club figure. He's very physical, aerially very good, and Alaba is that player that breaks the lines from the deep areas. He's great at playmaking in those deep areas. He can easily play at the back. He can cover multiple positions. Let's say Conte is injured, Alaba can just go to a DM role. Chilwell is injured, he can go to the left back role. But I think his main position is going to be that left center back role next to Kurt Zouma. I think that's going to be a very good partnership to see. And I think with the likes of Rudiger and Thiago Silva, I don't think they're going to stay in our club. But I wouldn't be surprised if Thiago Silva stays because he's been very good. But I think the reason Alaba is good. He's of course he's a world class player, and I think when our players leave, I think he can easily be a starter in our club. I know Thiago Silva has been great, but I would still start Alaba over Thiago Silva because he is left-footed. He would more suit like in that left side. Also, his pace is going to be very useful if you want to play a high line. I think that's another reason that Bayern has been using Alaba like behind Alphonso Davies. So like Alaba has a very good pace, so he can easily cover up the void behind the space behind Alphonso Davies. So I think he's going to be a good signing, especially that his contract is ending for free. I mean, you cannot not get like a free player, a world class free player, just like David Alaba. And I know many clubs are interested in him, like Real Madrid, Barcelona, who else? Manchester City, United. But I think if I look at Barcelona, I think Barcelona could get him. I think Barcelona might be able to want to get a replacement for Jordi Alba, but I think I don't think he doesn't want. I don't think Barca is the right club for him. I think their Barca still is transitioning. Messi obviously is getting old, and they don't have. You look at their team; it's not that good. I'll be honest. You go to Real Madrid. They have Ferland Mendy in left back position. I think he's gonna be a starter there. In the left center back role, it's possible we might see a Varane and Alaba partnership, but I think they're gonna still want to keep Ramos, and so I'm gonna write out by Real Madrid too. The next club is gonna be Manchester City, and I think it's gonna be a different story because they really need a left back. I think with Pep maybe trying to convince him, who knows, because he already worked with him. I think Manchester City is gonna be the nearest team that can rival us to get him. But I think we are very close. We can easily offer him that left center back position, and he can easily take it because we know he's going to be a guaranteed starter. And he can cover multiple positions if no one is if let's say someone is injured. So I think getting Alaba for free is a no-brainer. We have to get him. He's surprising for his height. He's like 5'10" or 5'11", and I think he's very good aerially. I would say, and his jumping is very good. He's pretty physical, and it's going to be a little bit tough on the wages. I think he's gonna want a lot of wages, but us getting him for free, I think it's not gonna be a big deal. If we move on some of the deadwood, like let's say we move Drinkwater, we have a couple of players, Batshuayi, who else? Emerson, Alonso. If we move these guys, then we can easily afford Alaba's wages. And come on, guys, it's David Alaba. He will upgrade any team. I think he can easily start in Liverpool next to Virgil van Dijk. I think it's safe to say that he can start any team in the world. And overall, I think he's going to be a great signing for us if we are able to get him. So, yeah, guys, that was the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and see you later for the match review against Sevilla. Bye-bye.